Today, it's loyalty unshaken against chaos unfiltered.
Welcome to Manifest Dread MTG.
I'm Bo.
And I'm Drew. It's Yoshimaru Ever Faithful versus Deadpool the trading card.
Thanks for tuning in with us this week. We got Bo and Drew here, and we are watching a matchup of Yoshimaru versus Deadpool. Drew, not
me.
Not you.
Different Drew.
Different Drew. And I watching this match.
One of the few.
So
Deadpool, Yoshimaru, aggro, kind of mid-range.
Yeah.
More or less.
Starting out here with a Nether Goyf. It's gonna lay it in with Yoshi and ship it back over to me.
Something so powerful about just being able to play your commander on turn one.
It's super, super strong.
Although playing in the face of a Nether Goyf, we'll kind of see which one grows bigger faster.
Yeah.
Yoshi can just pop off, as we've seen on here before.
Yes. Literal lunch round dog.
Lunch round dog.
That's what I call it. All right, taking 2 off of Blood Crypt. Let's see what's in your hand.
Show me what you got.
All right.
A legendary, non-legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I believe I take Thalia here. I feel like that's the appropriate play based on the hand. I want him to have to play at sorcery speed.
Thalia's probably pretty good. I can't ever remember what that Wild Devel Drain guy does.
Feldon's really good too. Like if it deals damage,
wondering.
you exile X number of cards. But looks like I'm taking the Thalia here. Yeah. All right, and dismembering the dog.
Aw.
All right, get in there. Hey,
Poor little dog.
if you are enjoying our content, please give us a subscribe. We know that 70% of you are watching this and not subscribed. And let us know down in the comments below what you think of the new overlays. I've been working and brushing up on my Photoshop and Adobe Premiere skills, so would love some feedback on that.
I've got all sorts of new things in these
Yeah.
videos now.
There's still even more to come. All right, Drew's in the tank deciding what he wants to do. That Arena of Glory should be tapped.
It sure should.
Yeah, but he could play the Blood-Soaked Keep and get the same effect.
Yeah, if he might. Oh, no, because he's probably holding on to the Shinka so that way it can grow the Yoshi. But
I think I call it out too. I want to say.
This guy. Oh,
Yep,
nope,
yep.
calls it on himself.
Look,
Yeah, we'll
good
just
guy,
put the
Drew.
Shinka. That's fine. It's the same result.
Yeah.
I think he wants, as the aggro player, you kind of just want to get to the board and do as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible. You're already at 11
Yeah.
that you're paying for the dismember, so just kind of makes sense.
Absolutely. And Ghost Vacuum not feeling amazing here. Yeah, it can help reduce the size of his future Goyf, but it still will be at parity with my Goyf if I only touch his yard.
Yeah, if you only hit his yard, yeah. I was going to say.
Yeah.
So, going for 3/4, the Chain Lightning is not really doing a whole lot.
Especially because if he does it and I have untapped mana, I can just copy it and send it right back.
That's, something that I haven't been able to do a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good pressure.
Yeah, not bad.
And there's no world where you want to Deadpool. Well, I guess your Deadpool would have haste and it's a 5/3.
Yeah.
So you can apply just as much pressure, yeah.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I always think that he swaps power and
Names
toughness too.
no, it's just the text box.
It's just the text box.
Yeah.
I'm so used to real copies.
Right.
It's kind of ish.
Yeah.
Black red.
As I often say, a very intuitive magic card. All right, Drew. What are we thinking here?
I don't know if there's really a way that he can get you. You're at a virtual 4.
Yeah.
But there may be an argument for just using the bolt or the Chain Lightning on the Deadpool, get that out of the way. Maybe just swing with the Knight. Maybe block. Do you block that?
I would block the knight and Felden just to clear the board.
Well, if he just swings with the knight, so maybe not swinging with Felden, because you obviously block the Felden, let him keep the thing that's making him lose 3 life every turn.
Right. I mean, because he's at a virtual 8 just due to that, if that doesn't die.
Yeah. So kind of do a little weird dance.
Yeah.
You want to do it now? Don't comment. Sure. Swing. Sure.
Drew considering sacking, sending both of them.
Okay.
I will block here.
So...
Damage?
Yeah.
I'd get a flip over.
So now why didn't you block with the Deadpool?
3.
Because I figured it's better to take the 2, go down, and then have the 3 on the crackback for him to get back to 8.
Yeah.
You take 2, go to 5.
Also, to be fair, on this particular day, a very long work project, so my brain wasn't completely there. I was not in complete,
No, I think your line makes sense. I was just kind of curious.
Yeah, for sure.
Seeing what you're thinking, but I think that's right, because you should be able to just kind of... If Drew doesn't have anything here, he's basically just dead.
You would think, but I mean, he does have that Arena of Glory, so there are things.
Until my next turn.
Yeah, he's already gone through combat. Your Goyf is massive. I mean, you've got... If he doesn't play like a creature or have a way to remove something, he's just dead on board. You've got a 3/4 Goyf, a 5/3 Deadpool, and then he's taking 3 on his upkeep. Like, it's just kind of dead.
Pyroglyph. Okay.
Plays the Pyrogoyf.
Trigger on the stack. I'll hit that for 3. Okay.
So me for 3 down to 2.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty good spot too.
So he'll be at 8, but like,
Now he's got the blocker. I was thinking that he might not have been able to get a land.
right. Yeah, he's gummed up the works a little bit.
So what's going through your mind at this point?
I'm thinking he'll block the Deadpool, and my Goyf will get through, but my Goyf is only dealing 3 to him, so he's at a virtual 5 off of the trigger, and I'm potentially dead on the crackback.
So then, do you really want to swing with Deadpool? Yeah, you have to apply pressure.
Right.
And I guess he's still got the chain lightning in hand, so you have to figure out how to...
To navigate this.
Yeah. Because you're kind of dead in a number of ways.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're in a great spot.
I'm not in a great spot. I mean, being at 2 life with the chain lightning face up, not great.
When it attacks, if 2 have entered,
Yeah.
1/1 counter on it.
What? Yeah.
I think it's some slightly bigger.
Yeah.
What is that land?
That is the Verge, if I'm not
Is
mistaken.
it
Yeah.
a Blazemire?
Yep. Ahsoka's in here. Make 2 spirits, but I'm just like,
land permanent.
yeah, I'm just like, yeah, send it Mathis for blockers. Let him figure it out.
Then he just blocks the Deadpool, only takes 5, goes down to 6, then goes down to 3, but if we do this... Yeah.
Respond to that.
So he's forced to block the Deadpool,
Yeah.
but
It's just like a ring trigger. It'll go
Yeah,
up on
so
the
you
stack.
got it.
Okay.
Right?
what?
So he goes to concede, and me being in the
like-
previous state I declared, I was like,
Don't pick up.
wait, hang on, no. I think you
you're
have
not,
this game.
You're not dead.
Yeah, hang on a second. Do some math.
That Goyf isn't that big.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No.
And then he's saying it to me, he's like, I'm pretty sure you got it. I'm like, oh, okay.
No.
5.
Okay, that'll die.
Take the extra second to do
yeah.
some math, bro.
Yeah.
I go to 6.
These aggro players, man. They don't know how to block.
Listen, math is
They
for
just-
blockers. That's not on my onus. You figure out what's happening here. You want to
turn 'em
concede?
sideways.
Concede. Yeah. I don't know.
No, I have 2 untapped.
There you go.
Yeah, I have 2 untapped. It should be evens. There we go.
Okay. Draw for
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just bolt it.
Hey,
Or is he
look.
gonna go for the slow roll?
Yeah. It's like you could just attack me here. I literally have nothing. I'm dead. You could just bolt me here.
Yeah, you got...
Chain lightning me. Yeah.
All right. What we can do here.
Wrap my
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's the Tursa.
Slow roll.
Yeah.
What could you possibly done?
All right, we're on to game number 2. And I'm on the play.
3 life to 2 life.
Yeah. Clearly, we did not update these life trackers. Hey.
When it first becomes relevant, it's an easy enough. Yeah, you'll do it right when you fetch.
Basic, and then I'll Gelf discharge.
Or so I thought.
He's resetting it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then again, just me shortcutting, saying, hey, getting a basic, getting Gelf discharge. I'll create 2 energy.
Yeah, I get that dog out of here.
And then I'm announcing that I'm at 19, but I haven't updated the life total.
Gal's instant, right?
Yeah.
So in the end, how do you feel this matchup ends up kind of going?
I mean, it's
Kind of your traditional aggro versus mid range.
yeah, it's contextually on like what happens with the draw.
If you get a bunch of the removal, keep his creature count low.
Yeah.
But sometimes they can just get under you.
That's kind of my big take on that.
I'm kind of in a position to be like, all right, well,
I always get curious how much of those sort of things stay true getting into the dual commander format,
Yeah, I completely agree.
Nice to see that the archetypes still just kind of behave how they
Yeah,
normally would, as you may be familiar with.
Yeah, it's good. The thing that I really enjoy about Dual Commander is that every macro archetype is present, is playable, and consistently puts up results. Now, that's not to say there's not a top meta. There obviously is, but you can see Magda the Horde Master pop off one week, and then the following week you'll see a Yoshi Bruce deck come and take down a big tournament. It's like...
Oh, and I believe Elminster did pretty well.
Elminster did really well.
Recently.
By the way, Luna has some bones to pick with your list. we're both like, why is there no Jace the Mind Sculptor in this list?
That would make sense.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That would make a lot of sense.
That'd make a lot of sense. Yeah. Leaving it on top.
It's not my list. I just took a list.
Yeah, it's fine.
that's the only swamp. These are Badlands. Draw.
Everything's a Badlands.
Go ahead.
Okay, that's a
Okay.
Restless Fence. Putting it back over to Drew.
So, a little slower to the board. I mean, you've just had the answers to be able to deal with his creatures, but he's definitely not able to apply nearly as much pressure as he did last game.
Correct.
What are we just slamming Yoshi? There's a lot of good 3-drops. Tursa,
Yep.
Joshua.
Attempt to abrade Yoshi.
All right.
Hey, this is... Wait, Bo, why are you playing a Braid and Brotherhood's End in this deck? Well, dear watcher, the reason is I'm trying to tech for Cloud because there's a lot of Cloud in our local meta, and I need more answers to all of their artifacts. And boards.
No, I think a braid is kind of the right move.
Yeah.
It deals with a creature, deals with the artifacts.
Pyrogoyf.
The shatter is going to be relevant.
Yeah, I'm also now back on Fiery Confluence as well. It's like, just give
Sick.
me all the pieces.
You have a Rakdos charm in there?
I could, but we're not playing against Splinter Twin anymore. You'd be like, oh, you want to deal how much damage to me? 1 billion? Okay. I'd like to cast this. I'd like to cast this Rakdos charm and have you take 1 billion from each of your creatures.
Just keep it in your back pocket
Yeah.
for when Splinter Twin starts popping up in Duel Commander.
Oh, take me back to a simpler time. Yeah, Bromir.
You can sack it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on here.
Would have been nice to have him with the Yoshi out.
Yeah.
Fetch now. He's already got the
And hey,
power
look, now I finally remembered to update my fetch from... I mean, I called it out, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you're definitely in the driver's seat here. You've been able to trade 1-for-1 for all of his aggression.
Yeah.
You've got the bigger creature on board. Maybe Drew's getting flooded.
Potentially. Now he's at 15 from the 4 off the Goyf. But yeah, I mean, Yoshi usually wants to be at like 3, max 4 lands. You know what I mean? It's a step above Red Deck wins where you're like, you want 2 or 3. This wants 3 or 4 so you can successfully do the things you need to do.
What are we doing?
Flashing into Thalia.
Thalia seems pretty good if he had an ETB effect.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Yeah. Who knew that Rakdos was removal.deck?
You're just setting all these dogs on fire.
Yes.
Feeling discharge, degrading, unholy heat. Jeez,
Yeah.
some animal cruelty.
Yeah, a little bit. Also, like, life totals and everything else matter. There's something that'll come up on my turn, I think, if I recall this match correctly, where there's a situation where he's not exerting. Okay. So it's going to come back over to me. I've got Deadpool sitting in the command zone. Yep, get in there for your 3. And it's one of those situations where, okay, is he going to... If he didn't have Yoshi on the board and I cast Deadpool, is he going to sack Bromir and force me to choose something else or leave Deadpool the same? And in that particular instance, I would choose Pyroglyph again.
Pyroglyph, yeah.
Yes.
That's kind of hot.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, like, then, you're stuck with bolting yourself, but, like, whatever. I'm so far ahead in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Bat. I love
You
this
took the
card.
bat out.
No, I love this card. Oh.
Sounds good.
We'll take the Fury.
Yeah, Drew's just been flooded this game.
Yeah.
5 mana for a 1/1 doesn't feel great.
No.
We're getting to old school Magic.
Yeah. Not feeling very good about that at all. There we go. Chips it back over to him. He has 1 card in hand in Hammer, Helm.
Hammerheim.
Yeah. Play that, give Yoshi a counter.
We'll grow the Yoshi, but he's so far behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have your counter.
Yeah, you're in there for 5.
It's not going to do much.
Nope.
Man,
Yeah.
what is that? 7 lands in this aggro deck?
Yeah.
That's rough.
To be fair, I've been keeping pace with lands as well. I've had the answers to his creatures early on.
Right. Which is, again, super important in this matchup, like we were
Yeah.
talking at the beginning.
So like if he wants to do that, now's the time to do that with Bromir.
Good result.
Okay. Yep.
Sure. Man, when Mana Tithe is good, it's real
Yeah.
good. But when it's bad,
Nope, it's a cheat.
it's real bad.
And now he's like, I can't respond. Wait, nope.
Yeah.
It's a choose. Yep.
Yep.
Combat. Swing.
So it doesn't target. It's upon resolution that Deadpool gets to swap with something. So
Yeah. In this particular instance, I don't want to give him the opportunity to just kill hit. Like to me, that represents a bolt on board. So I'm like, let's just go in the air.
No, each player or each other
Each
player.
opponent. Yep. So
3 mana to sack your own thing and give your opponent a card is rough.
Yeah, it is.
Like, that's messed up. I wonder why they chose 3. That just seems so expensive.
I don't even think I drew the card there either.
Nice.
Nice. Classic.
Well, you're so far ahead. I genuinely don't.
Listen,
think
on
it
this
matters.
channel, we let people play with the old companion rules, and we don't even draw cards when our opponents do things.
We like to play the game on hard mode.
Yeah. We're like, what is the worst possible outcome we could have by me missing these triggers? Oh, too funny.
yeah.
It's Lage.
Yeah.
It's a good top deck.
Drew really likes his red-white deck.
Yes. Yes, he does.
What are you going after? Got to be Deadpool, right?
Yeah.
Response, I'll sack it.
Sack it.
And I'll put
That's
it
what I do.
Yeah.
so there'll be no life gain.
Make it so he doesn't gain the life.
Yep. And now everything's indestructible too. So if it does come back, it doesn't matter.
So he can exert, flashback the flage, give it haste.
Where do you want to send it?
Yep.
Yeah.
You can give it haste. I appreciate
Red,
that he
white,
flipped
white.
it upside down to.
1, 2.
All right.
Everybody has their way to
Yeah.
denote an arena. What's your preferred way?
I like flipping it, or I like pulling it out a little bit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just so it's like, hey, this is something weird.
You know, let us know in the comments how you
Yeah.
know your arena. Of
How do you
glories.
denote your arena of glory?
I take mine out of the sleeve slightly.
Yeah.
Easiest way to remember when you go to untap it, you just kind of pack it back in. But
Yeah.
upside down makes sense.
He goes down to
He's still 3, 4, whatever it is.
1, 2, 3. It makes a difference.
Hey, I gotcha.
So we get to shrink the Goyf.
Yep.
If he's at 9, so he gains some life, he's going to gain more. Do you just shoot?
Yeah.
Is there a world where you shoot the bat?
Well, the bat's indestructible.
Oh, for this turn, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, it's still worth it. Like, you still swing there, gain the life.
It does things. I get it.
But now you've got enough mana to recast Deadpool, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's gross. Yeah, Yoshi got real big off of that flage.
I mean, to be fair, even if he swung with Yoshi, I was still going to block with the bat, and I would have gained one.
No, bat was tapped.
Oh,
Tapped
okay.
with it. You only had one blocker.
Fair.
Which was the Goyf. Your flyers were getting in there.
Yeah. Everything's fine.
Deep in the tank about this, but...
Yeah.
Feel like it should just be play Deadpool.
Yeah, I believe, but it's a very interesting
because
case.
it just goes to the yard.
Because it's flayed, yes, it's going to go right.
Escape,
That's right.
So despite... Yeah, because it still gets all the triggers. Yeah.
But I believe that's the route that I wound up taking because I need to stop the bleeding with regards to the life gain from him.
Yeah, and you've got, what, one card in hand?
Yeah. So this is going to net me 6 for the turn cycle. Yep.
Man, you really went through the steps there.
Yeah.
Put it in the yard, put it in the command zone, announcing it the whole way.
Yeah, you know. Sometimes you do it the right way, and sometimes you half-ass it.
What's this discussion about shortcutting in this
Yeah,
format?
exactly. Come on, Bo. Be better than that. I will say, if you do play Duel Commander, you need to learn how to shortcut. Unless you're playing
important.
Tifa or like or Yoshi, or you have some experience, you know.
Tifa has fetch lands.
Yeah, but announce your intentions to your opponent and keep the game moving. Takes the 3 from that.
All right.
All right, looks
What
like
you got there?
Looks like a flame slash. Probably hit the
bat, and then cast the Fury.
Yep, but he can't use the arena because he previously exerted it, which is fine.
Sure, but if he can clear out the how big is the Goyf? 3/4. So he gets to clear the Goyf. You can only block with the Burr or the Phoenix.
Okay, Cavern Bat down. That goes up.
Oh, but then didn't think about creature.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's no, it's creature.
Okay, where do you want to send this now?
No, that gives the Fury flying if I let
2/2.
2/2.
I don't think it really matters, but then that thing can just escape, or what is it called? Not escape.
Bestow.
Yeah, thank you. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some opportunity for that. Takes the Phoenix down.
2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yep. Click it up because it's an enchantment. Okay.
So if he swings with everything, you're forced to block. It dies.
6. And that's 10 exactsies.
And that one's 6. Okay.
So 5 is less than 6. So I will take that.
What?
No. I was like, let's trade.
Yeah.
You got the bolt. No, I've got something better.
Yeah, I should be at 4 life right now.
You'll see.
And again, no. I'm able to cast a grief.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Cast this brief.
Yeah, you got it.
And then we'll reanimate the Phoenix. Do the
Oh, everyone's favorite evoke elemental.
No.
And then put the Phoenix on it, do the thing, and move right along. All right, we're into game 3, tied up 1-1 here between Deadpool and Yoshi.
That one was much closer than
Yes.
I thought it was going to be, despite how much you were keeping him off all of his creatures.
Well, even if he had attacked with the Yoshi for 5 there, I still would have been able to come back and absorb the hits. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But yeah, every little bit matters. Like sometimes you just have to Deadpool Flage to close it out.
Yeah, so I wonder what happens if he actually does Flame Slash the Pyrogoyf instead, but then you just block with the Phoenix, and then you still just get a rinse and repeat.
Yeah. I mean, I already had the Grief rolled up, so even if he got rid of the Phoenix, the Grief was coming over the top for lethal, or damn near lethal. Well, no, lethal, it's 5. It's 3 + 2. Plus, his
And
slave still had his...
There's no way that he doesn't attack.
Right.
Or maybe like if he didn't attack, waited a turn cycle so that way the arena was off, and then he could give the Fury haste.
Yeah, but he really needed the double life triggers for it. I was just able to negate one of them by way of sacking Deadpool by it being Bromir. So,
yeah, okay.
you know, there's a lot of...
I feel like that gets close.
Yeah. Comes down to those little plays as we've seen there. All right, we're on to game 3. I'm on a mold of 6. I play a... what was that? The Vents. The one that lets you rummage.
Restless Fence.
Restless Fence, and now that...
Makes a little ant.
Yeah, little ant.
At least I think.
Yeah.
It's an ant on the normal artwork.
It is.
It's a big ant.
It's a 2/3 ant, and then I just played the fast land here. Quick question, what's the name of the black-red fast land?
Blackleaf Cliffs?
Yeah, you're on it.
Come on.
You're on it.
Come on.
All right. Slower game for Drew. Playing Yoshi. Laying the Hammerheim. Get the counter on it. Makes sense.
Sinu, yeah.
What's the follow-up here?
Sinu.
Sinu. Third.
The card is good.
We should just call this deck Zoo.
Yeah.
You got dogs, birds, goyfs.
I like how Drew's like, it's out of bolt range. I was like, yes, but not out of fatal push range. Oh. So, let's see what we got going on here. All right, we've got a Delta coming down. And then I'm going to crack it, go down to 19.
What 3-mana thing you got here? Fable?
I think I have Lelia here, if I recall, because there's an interesting line coming up that we'll get to discuss, if my memory serves correctly from when. And when you're watching these games, you're usually watching, footage that's anywhere from 1 to 3.5 weeks old that we're commenting on, So there's so much Duel Commander popping off up here locally that we're able to do that. It is Lelia, okay. All right, get a 1/1 counter on it.
No. Yeah, you want to do it from exile.
Yes.
That's why I asked.
So, yeah, there's a... So I've had a lot of experience playing with Sinu, and in my experience, when you have multiple legends, which Yoshimaru does, I mean, obviously get your attack in if you don't have like something with haste, but if you're going to use the Sinu ability, you want to be doing that. You want to be doing this in your upkeep, right? Because you're going to scry 2, gain 2, and that gives you the ability to set up your draw so much better, right? As opposed to doing it mid or late. I mean, that's how I always played it with Ketramos, and even with Ketramos, you get an additional draw trigger, but in this particular instance, if you're going to do the Sinu thing, do it in your upkeep before you draw, so you can scry 2, and then if both of them are trash, put them on the bottom, you're getting a look at 3 different cards, essentially.
You look at 3 different cards, sure. I could see the argument for just being the aggro deck, that you want to get in the chip damage, and you might be able to hold back the Sinu to be able to block and then gain a couple life.
Right.
But
and
you're
I get
also
that.
the aggro deck, you want to sculpt your draws to be as powerful and as efficient as possible. So,
Yeah.
I think it's kind of close.
It is.
But I totally understand.
And again, contextually on his hand, if he has Lelia, which he did, this just allows you to set up your exiles even better, right? So it's like, if you need the land drop, you leave the land drop on top, so on and so forth.
All right, get the Sinu back. Yeah.
Yep.
Sure, that seemed really good.
Yes. So we are in the definition of a race right now, and I'm about to hit my 4th land drop, which is that I'm going to play Deadpool, and now I'm going to copy his Lelia. All right. So here is where I messed up, and I was thinking about it after the match. So we're tagging with 2 Lelias, but we have a Lelia and a Deadpool.
Oh, no, it's not. Yeah.
So what should happen is that both of them will see each other's triggers, right?
Yes.
So the OG Lelia should be on 3. The Deadpool Lelia should be on 2.
2, yeah.
Right? So it should really be 12. And
Jeez.
it should also matter, too, because as I'm sure you, the listener at home, you've played enough Magic, you're like, I should have done this differently. And then you do the math in your head, and you're like, I think it adds up that would have won me the game. And in this particular instance, forgetting that cost me. And we'll see that come up a little bit later. But, that's why you play these Magic.
No, and that's why being able to review these videos and stuff, realize how you end up misplaying.
The amount of misplays that I catch for myself, let alone our play group, I'm just like, wow.
You can think you play a game perfect.
Yeah.
I guarantee you didn't.
Yes. And also, the environment of the play is important too. Like we often talk about, this is just our weeklies. This is not comp REL. This isn't even comp hybrid. So treat this as a training ground to sharpen your knives and your knowledge and everything else that goes along with that. And, Drew and I do this channel, one, because we love this format and this community, but two, because we really want it to be a opportunity to learn, right? When we play locally, I will let people take things back as if it's Friday Night Magic, because I want to be playing against the best of their ability or the board states that's correctly. But I myself, more often than not, will not take back a missed trigger on myself, because the only way I learn is by punishing myself.
Making the mistake.
Yes.
Acknowledging it, accepting it, and moving on. But yeah, let people play to the best of their ability. And, all for letting people take back stuff, because, this format, there's going to be all sorts of different cards. You're going to see all sorts of different interactions, and everybody's learning it. And everybody's trying different decks. And I think that's what's also super great about this format. There's so many different things you could be trying.
And
you'll see a bunch of different decks on this channel.
Yeah, there's a very loud vocal minority, as there is with any community, that's like, I hate that the meta is already solved. It's like, trust me, this meta is not solved. And I'll tell you why this meta is not solved. Because it's not a premier format. If the pros were playing this format, this meta would be much more inclined to be solved. But even then, it's only solved within the context of that window when it's solved, because then people go, what if we played X, Y, and Z to counteract, this? Again, the other thing I love about this format is it's so hard to solve, because the singleton format. You think about it, you play 10, let's say you go to a tournament that's 10 rounds. You're likely to see one of those 99 cards 4 times throughout the course of that tournament, on average.
On average.
So for some context, when you're thinking about is it this cut or is it that cut? Just remember, if you're playing 10 rounds at 2.5 games per round on average, you're only going to see it 4 times. So, it's a little food for thought.
Small percentages, but really comes down to your decision making, how you end up navigating these games with the cards that you're dealt.
Yes,
literally.
Absolutely. Yeah, literally. Yes. So here he is furying the Deadpool, and had that Deadpool had the appropriate trigger, it would have been
7/5 and
exactly. And we'll see if that matters now.
Game's close.
Yeah.
You're a little behind. Both of you looks like you have.
But then you got to remember too is that if there's two Lelia triggers, that's 2 additional looks at cards off the top, right? So, there's some considerations to be said for that.
It's the problem with Deadpool. If he had his own text box, instead of having to remember,
I just need all 1,100 applicable cards in Duel Commander's text box. Is that the regular? Did you ever see that Momir Vig? Somebody created like a little Raspberry Pi where it would actually print out the cards for it. I need that for Deadpool. It's just like, your creature. That would be so sick. Comment down below if you would allow me to have this piece of technology on the table against you.
Bet I would. It helped me remember.
Yeah.
Get the Fury off the board.
Yep.
That's probably wise.
Not a bad idea, right?
That double strike hurts.
Yep. That is a lot of damage.
But lately I wouldn't have been able to kill him. However, if you end up having a chain lightning or a bolt or something, then it gets a little scary. So kind of depends on how close you want to dance.
Stoneforge, okay.
To death.
Okay. Taking the Stoneforge. Yep. Makes sense.
I guess Yoshi can tutor up, or the Stoneforge can tutor up in Yoshi for what? Skull Clamp, Shadow Spear. You think he's playing anything else? Maybe a pre-war?
Maybe a pre-war. Yeah. But if you think about it, he's at 4. He would have had to block with his Sinu or exile it in response. There were a lot of...
Is this one of those moments where you end up exiling the Sinu at the upkeep?
You should have... I mean...
Sculpt your draws, knowing that you're at 4 life, you gain a little bit of life. You might not have been able to... Well...
You'd go back up to 6.
Yeah.
Yep. Now you go back up to... You go back up to 7 now, based off of this.
Oh, if you exiled the Sinu.
Right.
Probably still just jam with the Lelia. Oh, no, wait, the Lelia doesn't get the triggers anymore.
Correct.
Still legendary.
So he's gaining 2, scrying 2, exiling that, looking at top 2. Looks like there's a Parallax Wave, potentially, in his grip. And so...
Man, P-Wave's still messed up.
P-Wave is so cracked. It's offensive when you want it to be offensive. It's, you know, a shelter when you want it to be a shelter. It's gross. You can even speed it up too by just holding priority. Like, be like, oh, I'll just target it 3 times in a row. Okay, now it's at 0 counters on my upkeep. They'll return. Like, it's such a good card. He's got Sokazan in his hand.
Take the 3.
Okay, taking 3 down to 5.
Did you ever play the Assassin's Creed games?
I played the first one. Were they good?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I played the first 3.
Oh, okay. I played the first one, and I was like, all right, so, like, he's going through his genetics, and that's how his ancestor was an assassin.
Like, the story was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Gameplay felt like you were playing the same game.
And then...
So I don't know who that assassin is.
And then there's another misplay by me right here. I have the opportunity for Unearth or Torok Cantor, and it's like, I should probably take the Torok, but I don't, because who needs pro white, right? It's fine. Everything's fine.
Well, what could you possibly unearth in there?
Yeah, exactly. This is just called Bo Sleep at the Wheel.
I've seen better plays.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I'll take the Unearth. Why would you do that? Whoops-a-doodles. But again, going back to starting with that, not recognizing that Deadpool and Lelia seeing each other's triggers, that really was a cascading effect here.
I suppose if you've... No, because the Unearth is only until the end of turn.
Correct, so...
Yeah, so you can't even get the value off being able
Exactly.
to reanimate the Lightning Skelemental. Reanimating that card's rough.
Yeah.
That's a messed up card.
Yeah.
What do you get?
So Lelia, if Lelia was still around, that Lelia would be at like a 7. Potentially even at an 8 at this point, you know?
Yeah, just threatening one-shotting.
Yeah. Just, you know, some very, very interesting things. Yep.
Do you just tap your Party Thrasher to cast your Ghost Value?
Well, I only have to assign.
Yeah, so there's some options here.
Even if I prevent the damage. Okay, we'll chump there.
Yeah.
Go
You
like
still have to assign enough to be lethal.
Yep.
allow you to sign damage, prevent the next 2.
Oh, preventing. Sure.
Sure. So this is going to come over for a total of 3 then?
Yeah.
All right.
That's interesting because you say that the damage is going to get prevented, but then combat damage doesn't get assigned until the last part. So he has to do it preemptively, and then you get to assign and choose if you want to kill it or not.
Yeah.
Or just deal damage to him.
It's like I'd rather just go over the top. It's one of those interesting interactions, like with Death Shadow that comes up often. You know what I mean? It's like, well, I did this and this, or actually, Death Shadow is just such a weird magic card.
I love it. That Shadow math is so sweet.
So yeah, there's a little bit of that going on.
Yeah, I should have put that. I messed up. It's all right.
And here I am, recognizing, oh yeah.
Down to 2.
So are you just kind of dead?
Oh,
yeah,
I'm just dead.
If him going to 2, yeah. Deadpool math would have.
You can see how that Deadpool math mattered a ton there.
Just showing that, sometimes you make mistakes that don't always impact the game, and sometimes makes a world of difference.
Right, and even here, if I had that Dread Cantor out as opposed to that Unearth, That's one creature that P-Wave can't hit. I'm still in a pretty bad spot because I'm taking 2, 4. I would still lose 5 off the trigger, I believe.
That's for 7.
Yeah.
Be sure to give us a subscribe, check out this video, and stay beautiful.